Classifications of behavior. One of the important pieces of knowledge one has to know before proceeding to other topics in psychology is the classifications of behavior. In this video, we will learn the different classifications of behavior. How does each classification differ from one another and their importance in the practice of psychology? In psychology, behaviors are classified into three: affective behavior, behavioral tendency, and cognitive behavior. This is what we call the ABC in psychology, or others call it the ABC of behavior. Let us understand each of these behavior. First is the affective behavior. Affective behaviors are behaviors that stem from feelings or emotions. These are behaviors that are expressed as a result of different emotions feeling by an individual at the moment. These behaviors may be expressed differently if the emotions are different. For example, posting updates on social media accounts. If a person is happy because of an accomplishment, happy or grateful updates are posted. If the same individual is frustrated, you see anger in one social media post. If the person is sad, you see different social media posts as well. Affective behavior may not be consistent or even programmed to the individual. The level of the emotions experienced by the individual varies with the behavior. The second classification is behavioral tendency. These are the behavioral tendency of a person that develop through training and repetition and becomes natural to the person. One of the distinct examples of this is the skills developed by a person. Skills are learned through practice and training, like shooting or dribbling the ball, or playing musical instruments. In this classification, behaviors are not necessarily coming from emotion or cognition. These are natural behaviors that come out once they are needed. The third classification is cognitive behavior. From the term itself, these are behaviors that stem from cognition, ways of thinking, or products of mental processing. A good example is problem solving and critical thinking. Knowing the three classifications of behavior is of vital importance in the practice of psychology. It is in these three behaviors the science of psychology evolves. They are the subject of investigation where other fields of psychology came into existence. Cognitive psychology, for example, is a field in psychology that focuses on cognitive behavior. In clinical and abnormal psychology, the three classifications are discussed as to how a particular disorder manifested in these three classifications of behavior. In research, practitioners showed interest in these three alternately. Issues arise when practitioners forget this basic knowledge. Issues like attributing affective behavior to behavioral tendencies would result in difficulty in addressing the main issue. Failure in assessment leads to failure in formulating a solution. Thus, complete help is not achieved. Program these classifications of behaviors into your system, and the practice of psychology will be easy.